Hello, my name is Gina Hullett. I was foster parent to my cousin Judah Morgan from 4 months old to the age of 4 years old. After almost 4 years with my family, Judah was reunified with his biological parents by the state of Indiana. 6 months later, he was murdered by them. I support Senate Bill 180 because I believe if Judah had an attorney to advocate for him, he may still be here. I tried repeatedly to warn DCS and the court-appointed special advocate, CASA, that I was terrified that he would be hurt or killed and nobody would listen. Judah was appointed to CASA, whose job it was to advocate for the best interest of him. The CASA made mention of safety concerns herself for Judah throughout the case, but in the end recommended reunification with biological parents against my strong objections. Judah showed fear of visitation with his biological parents throughout the case. There were times where he would scream, cry, and cling to me, begging not to go. There were numerous occasions I received calls from supervised visitation facilitators to pick Judah up early. This was usually due because the police had to be called due to Mary and Alan, Judah's biological parents' disruptive behavior. He told me that his biological mother, Mary, hurt him. He was afraid of his biological father, Alan, and that Alan had kicked his brother down the stairs. I relayed all this information to DCS, the CASA, and the visits continued anyways. I felt that nobody was advocating for Judah. He did have a licensed therapist who had told me that Judah should remain living with us versus being reunified with his biological parents. In the winter of 2020, the therapist informed me she would no longer be working with Judah because she felt her notes were either not being read or not being considered. I requested that the therapist attend court hearings so she could speak directly to the judge, and DCS declined to call her as a witness. An attorney could have done that for Judah. I contacted the DCS regional manager attempting to advocate for Judah. He suggested a bonding assessment, but when we went to court, DCS and CASA both told the judge that it was not necessary. He also told me that termination of parental rights was supposed to have been filed twice, but, quote, somebody dropped the ball. An attorney would have addressed both of these items if he had one. On the last day I saw Judah alive, I took him to the home of his biological parents in the hopes that it would make his transition away from us easier. As I was leaving, he insisted I pick him up. He clung to me and whispered in my ear, "Mommy, take me home." Judah told us what he wanted, but nobody, again, would advocate for it. I did everything I knew to save Judah's life. I went all the way up to the chain to DCS, including sending an email to the director about my fears. That email